Welcome to another episode of What Did the Patient Say with Doctors Dana and Lauren Brindisi, sisters and owners of Carolina Functional Neurology Center. We are providing you answers to frequently asked questions and bringing you inside information from real conversations we have with patients on a daily basis. Our goal is to spread the truth on health and healing because we believe everyone deserves to know the answers.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Walden from CFNC Raleigh, and I'm here interviewing my patient Liam. So Liam came in initially for some treatment after concussions, but Liam, I wanted to hear from you a little bit about who you were seeing previous to CFNC and what type of symptoms you were experiencing before coming on in here.
So I'm trying to remember, but I think we started off, I was going to Baptist in Winston-Salem, and I was seeing a doctor there, and we'd go see him like every 2 weeks or something, and he kept talking about like it would take time and stuff, and then eventually it was just taking too much time. So then he was saying I should do vestibular therapy. And so then I started doing vestibular therapy. I did that for like 2 months, and then I started feeling worse after doing it. And so then we asked him if I could stop, and so I did stop. But then they gave me they told me that I could do like this study, like to be in a study for my concussions, and so I did that, and then we didn't really do anything after vestibular therapy for probably 8 months, probably 8 months. And then I was just hoping time would heal it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we came to see you because I think it was my aunt, my great aunt, the one that lives in Raleigh, she sent us something about it. And so then we checked it out, and then boom.
Here we are.
Like symptoms. Do you want to hear about the symptoms?
Yeah. So if you're comfortable sharing, I think that would be really good for people to know what you were coming in for, to see where you started versus where you're at now.
So when I was coming in, it was about of course, headaches and stuff, but then the pressure in my head felt like my head was kind of going to explode, or my eyes. And then I'd get achy. So my joints or body would feel very weak and stuff. And then I'd get really cold, and I wouldn't be able to warm up, or get really hot and then not be able to get cold. And let's see. I think. Oh, and then the sleep was horrible. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd stay up till 4 or 5 a.m. and then maybe get a couple hours of sleep. And then I started taking a sleep medicine, and that helped a little bit. And then I know there's probably more symptoms, but other than my stomach, I had a lot of stomach issues.
Yeah, I know when we first started, you were 10 out of 10 for the head pressure, the sick feeling, and just overall feeling like flu-like, and your head was going to explode. That we started off really at ground zero.
Mm-hmm.
So Liam had come in for an intensive week, and we pretty much spent the whole week initially in the dark, where you were laying on the table, and we were doing some gentle head movements. We were doing some vestibular rehab and trying to progress to orthostatic retraining, but we needed to start at a foundational level to begin. And we were really working on your brainstem and how your brainstem was regulating your heart rate and your blood pressure, because your blood pressure was pretty elevated and your heart rate was pretty high too. But we started Liam off low and slow with some supine exercises. We worked with some circulation, so we got him on Beamer and red light. We did some neuromodulation, and then we actually sent you home. and we co-managed you via telehealth for a bit until we could sneak you back in here, and then we could progress you to actually doing some orthostatic retraining and regulating your autonomic nervous system. Liam was also a trooper, and we did quite a few other tests, and we had to try a few supplements and really manage things from a functional medicine standpoint. But he has just completed over a year of working together and has since been discharged from care. So would you be comfortable sharing like where you're at today and where you're at now after all of our treatments together?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm doing really good now. I'm really normal now. Like, I started feeling better like probably in the summer, so almost after a year. And then it was like the headache started going away. And then eventually it was like I didn't feel like I was gonna pass out all the time. And so now I'm working and stuff and then working out, and I'll play basketball for fun and lift weights, stuff like that. And like the other week I worked like 44 hours and I was
Oh my
fine.
gosh. I did not hear that.
Yeah. And the job is like it's lifting stuff and walking around a lot, and I'm doing great. So, and no other issue, no other symptoms.
Which is amazing, because I know we've had the conversation too that this would be 6 months to a year of us working together, and you were really patient and your parents were really patient, and you have come leaps and bounds from where we started. If you had to give a percent improvement from where we started versus where we're at now, what percent improvement would you say that you felt?
Probably 100, because
That's amazing.
because I couldn't really do anything before, but now I can. I'm fine.
You're living your life, and it's been such a blessing and an honor to work with you, Liam. You always had such a great attitude, and it's bittersweet to let you go to know that you're doing so good, but I'm so excited for you. So I am so thankful that you were patient with us and that we could get you where you need to be. If anybody else out there is struggling with any concussions or post-concussive syndromes, please don't hesitate to reach out to CFNC, and you can schedule a new patient examination or a consultation with one of our providers. But thank you so much, Liam, for sharing your journey. I really appreciate you hopping on here today.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.